None like it in all of baseball. A look at AT&T Park in San Francisco. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the New York Yankees and the San Francisco Giants. Giants baseball is next. The windup and the 0-1. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Pence is there. One down. In now, Tim Anderson. Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. Here's a high pop-up. Crawford is there for it. 2 gone. Here's big Aaron Judge. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm going to give him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And into the box now is the leadoff man, Hunter Pence. He'll kick off the home half of inning number 1.
Right fielder, Hunter Pence.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And a rather easy first out. Coming to the plate now, Andrew Benintendi. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. And that misses for ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Here's Chris Davis now. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Chris Davis becomes out number 2 this inning. Buster Posey is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on
bullet to second base. A fine play, and that ends the inning. Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He matches up with Jeff Samardzija to get the inning underway. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
Benintendi is there, and he has it for the first out. Settling in now, Didi Gregorius. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. No score here as we play inning number 2. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. And there's ball two now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Again, he sends it out of play. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Todd Frazier now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 0-1, here it comes. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Bouncer down the line, but that one rolls foul.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Here's Joe Panik. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Second baseman.
Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. There to make the play is Frazier for the first out. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. On the season, he's hitting just over .290 coming into action here. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 1-1 home now to Crawford. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Line drive to center field, and maybe trouble afoot as Crawford's aboard here with a base hit. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Under it is Frazier now, and that's out number 2. Digging in now, Jeff Samardzija.
Pitcher, Jeff Samardzija.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Judge is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Digging in, Greg Bird. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Greg.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Now here it comes. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Swung on and missed. 3-2.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8.
So striding in, Aaron Hicks. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And the slider swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Pitch on the way. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. This is line to left, and he will make the play. 2 away now. Into the box now, Michael Pineda. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Showing bunt there, but he pulls back, and it's 1-1.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
And he takes a called strike 2. This one's flared out toward left. Here comes Davis. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder.
On the ground up the middle. Anderson picks it up. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Striding in once again, Andrew Benintendi. He singled his last time up. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. To short. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in now the left-handed hitting first baseman Brandon Belt. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Pineda gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch, called a strike.
Tell you what, Matt, not much to do with those pitches. I know he's looking at 2 strikes now, but the first one was on the outside half. The other one ended up on the outside half.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder, Jacoby
Slapped hard the opposite way, but coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12 to 10 and 9 to 8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Aaron Judge will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. He's running towards second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. And they'll tag him out in the rundown. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is ready for another chance. Chris Davis.
Leading off
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Left fielder, Chris.
Hit on the ground out to short. Anderson scoops it up. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake. There.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
First delivery to him on the way. Buster Posey is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Boy, man, I tell you, that looked like a good pitch right there. That looked like that pitch was in the zone. He just missed it.
No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ball game for San Francisco. This is flared right back over the mound. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Here's Joe Panik. He popped out in his first trip. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup floats outside here for ball one. Smoke toward third. On to first, and there were two down. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Sanchez.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Digging in, Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, and he straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball 1.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that type with a fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt.
On the run is Benintendi. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Todd Frazier comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
Down and away, ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Another full count pitch home. And another foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does. Digging in, the switch hitter, Pablo Sandoval. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Pablo Sandoval.
Little dribbler down the line, but it's foul, strike 1. Drilled right back up the middle, and this will be out of reach for Castro. It's a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Jeff Samardzija. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a bunt attempt here. But a strong throw gets him at second, so the sacrifice does not pay off here. And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
Hunter Pence.
Shot towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. A hit in 2 tries so far. Lays off 1-0. Hit back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Digging in to try it again, Brandon Belt, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. And this is fouled back and out of play. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
So he throws him for the strikeout. Greg Bird goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Swing and a liner. Foul. A little tapper. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Riding in once again, Michael Pineda. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he gets ahead 0-1. No runs, no hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. And he struck him out, so it might be time to begin the countdown. Here's Chris Davis now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Left fielder, Chris.
Ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Squared that one up just a little late. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. A runner at first with no outs here. On a rope to the second baseman. Throwing behind the runner. Not in time. Ready for another shot now. Joe Penick. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it is Frazier now, and that's out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Crawford. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the... Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Davis is under it. He's got it 1 away. Here's Starlin Castro. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hot shot down the line. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
There is Crawford. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready once again, Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And he struck him out. His 7th. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Baseman, Pablo Sandoval.
Castro now, it's short. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out. Digging in now, Jeff Samardzija. It's been an 0 for 2.
For the Giants, number 5, Andres Blanco.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Lifted the other way to left center. Hicks on the move, and that's the second out of the inning. So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Liner toward right center, and that's going to be a base hit for Pence. Stepping into the box, Andrew Benintendi. He's looking for hit number.
Andrew Benintendi.
David Robertson will come on out of the bullpen.
For New York, number 30, David Robertson.
Robertson pauses. First pitch on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Hunter Strickland has been summoned from the bullpen.
Now pitching for the Giants.
Digging in once again.
Number 60, Hunter Strickland.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And that's off the left field wall. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double. Here's Todd Frazier now. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Runner breaks for third. They'll try and get that tying run to third as he puts this one down. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the first pitch to him. Greg Bird is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
I like the pitch right there. Got it to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. And they'll put the... Stepping up now, Brandon Belt. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
First baseman.
First pitch is a cutter looked at 0-1.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The 0-2 home. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. At the plate, Chris Davis. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Hit hard up the middle, and this will be out of reach for Castro. It's a base hit. Here's Buster Posey now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at bat, but it resulted in a line out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. On to first. It's a double play as there was. Digging in to try it again. Aaron Hicks. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Comes set and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Aaron Hicks becomes the first out of the inning. So now a pinch hitter set to come on as Brett Gardner's grabbed the bat and moved into the on-deck circle.
Brett Gardner.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. Mark Melanson
for the Giants, number 41.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded by Pennant. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. Here's Starlin Castro. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hit toward the right side. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Smoke toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only 1 away. Will Smith enters the game with
your attention, please. Now pitching for the Giants, number 13, Will Smith.
Fouled straight back. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate. And that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
And this is pop fouled off to the right and back into the seats. He'll try again, 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now. First pitch on its way. Little tapper down the first baseline. That rolls foul for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for
So with the
New
save
York,
situation on tap, they'll.
Aroldis Chapman.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Joe Pennant is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Tell you what, that insurance run at the top of the 9th inning right there sets the pitcher up nice. Now instead of having to live on the corners and nibble a little bit, you can go after them. They hit a home run, solo shot, no problem. You still got a chance to win this game.
Brandon Crawford comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit on the ground out to short. Castro has it. Throw on to first is in time, and the Giants are down to their final out now.
Now batting.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. Kelby Tomlinson will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Line to the right side. That gets down and he's got himself a base hit. Standing in now the pitcher, Will Smith. Number 53 will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. But it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Ball 2. 1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
They left 4 men on base. For the Giants, no runs, 9 hits, 2 errors. They left 10 men on base. The winning pitcher is